going live YouTube video. I've never done it before, and honestly, I'm scared to death. But since we've got so much going on in the studio today, there's one of my babies, one of my assistants. I thought, what better way of doing a live than making somebody else the star of the show? My other baby's currently taking a 5 minute nap because she said she was tired. So let's get started with some emulsified sugar scrubs. We have two masculine emulsified sugar scrubs that we're going to make, and she just took them out the freezer, and we're going to start the mixing process. But let me clean my camera lens first. That's better. And I'm going to put you guys on a tripod too. Do. Maybe I should have put you on a tripod first. And the whole purpose of going live is to show that I'm a human being that has absolutely no idea what she's doing when it comes to going live. Why isn't this? There we go. Oh no. That's Jay, everybody. Oh, that's loud. So the emulsified sugar scrubs, or these sugar scrubs in particular, don't have water in it. We just melted down some oils and butters and threw it in the freezer, and now we're whipping it up. And she's doing an excellent job at whipping it up. It tends to freeze to the edges, so we're just gonna scoop that away from the edges, and we're gonna keep mixing it. And why do I feel like this camera is just awkward? Is that better? Oh, I think that's better. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines. All right. Oh, somebody said yes. Hi. Oh, Sharon, we got somebody watching. Oh, and you should be so mad she's missing this. So, oh, shoot, you can't even see me. You're good, you're good, you're good. Oh, I've got obsessive compulsive disorder? I probably do. Is it still sticking to the edges? No, you're doing great. guys sat through all of that whooping and blending, thank you so much. I didn't know it was going to be so loud. And which fragrance are we going to do first? Do you want to do cashmere, musk, or the blue one? The blue one. Good choice. So I am trying to give these sugar scrubs a more natural color. So I've got some indigo over here. You can see it. This is a sample pack that I purchased because I wasn't sure if I wanted these certain colors or how they work. So I've got like a sample package of a whole bunch of different clays and natural additives over here. So baby girl, Miss J, wants to do the blue one first. So I always recommend if you're going to color your sugar scrubs, put them inside of your liquid ingredients because they mix so much easier that way. I also suggest always starting with a very, very small amount. So I think behind that paper towel thing, there's like a 1/4 teaspoon. Is that a 1/4 teaspoon? Yeah, I think so. So we're gonna let her choose the color, the final color for this product. So let's do a little bit at a time. So let's grab a 1/4 teaspoon. I don't know if I'm helping or hurting here. Does that look like too much? Does that look scary? It kind of does look scary. That's a dark color. It looks dark in the bag, but I think once she puts it inside of the actual oils and butters, it's gonna lighten up a lot. And let's use the spatula to do that, to start mixing it. I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer just so you can see what that looks like. So it does lighten up a lot. We can probably grab that mixer now. I just didn't want to grab the mixer and start mixing it with the powder on top because it'd probably fly everywhere. Let's see if we can blend it in a little bit with it. I'm so sorry, guys. This is my first time going live, and I am not good at reading comments and talking at the same time. Somebody said, "You are so cute." I would take credit. She said, "Thank you." I would take credit, but she's not my daughter. She's my daughter's sister-in-law. So I can't take credit. Gotta give her mom credit. She was just like her mom. But thank you. What do you guys think of that blue? What do you think of that blue? I'm looking for a pen because I'm trying to make sure that I write how much we're using. Here we go. Do you like that blue, or do you want to go a little bit darker? That's up to you.
A little bit darker.
A little bit darker. All right. She wants to go a little bit darker, everybody. So let's do another 1/4 teaspoon. And since this is my, oh, there you go. Yeah. And this phone is so crooked. And since this is our first time with this colorant, I'm just writing down how much she's adding because I want to save this recipe for future use. And I want it to be exactly the same every time. Well, the recipe is the same, the amount of colorant that we're adding is not. So you already did 1/4 teaspoon and another 1/4 teaspoon. Oh, I almost forgot. Don't let me forget. We're adding a little bit extra exfoliant. You smell that? Does that smell good? Mm-hmm. This is ground lavender and, oh gosh, what is it called? It looks like the cornflowers, but they're blue. I left the tag downstairs, so I can't recall off the top of my head what it's called, so somebody can drop it in there for me, or I'll figure it out later. But this adds like an extra exfoliant and a little bit of fragrance. Do you want to add some of that in there, or do you want to keep it what you have? Add some in there? We'll do a little bit at a time. I put a little bit in cashmere musk, so there we go. And these are all natural ingredients. Okay, like that. I probably would have used a teaspoon, so I know how much I put in there. That's okay. Sorry. No, you're fine. This is the cashmere musk I made last night, and we used indigo and spirulina powder with a little bit of the lavender and blue flowers, which smells amazing. I just don't want that color to look like that color, but this has spirulina in it. Do you think they're the same color? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Should we put more blue in there? Okay. Put more blue in there. And while she is adding more colorant to get the blue that she wants, I'm gonna measure out the sugar for her because I already messed up. Remember when I said this was a batch and a half? Mm-hmm. And I was supposed to take some out? I was supposed to take some out before we put the color in there, and I forgot. It's too late. What's the other one we're doing? The other one we're doing is brown, right? Cashmere musk. Yeah, it's too late. I'll just use that half batch for cashmere musk. That was on me, ladies and gentlemen. I was doing some math last night, and I was trying to make 3 batches, 3 small batches, and I decided to do 3 larger batches, so my measurements are all messed up. Dang, I forgot. All right, let me get her sugar ready. It's looking more blue. Yeah. Yeah, because I want that cashmere musk to lean more towards bluish green. So that's good. get her sugar ready. You did another quarter, right? Teaspoon. So you did 3/4 teaspoons. I'm liking it. Looks like we got a lot of mixing. We might have to like scrape against the edge of the bowl. That indigo, it's like, I think it takes a while for it actually dissolves that. You see what I mean? Like how it's all grainy against the edge. Mm-hmm. I asked her if she wanted to come help me make products with my daughter, and she's like, yeah. And I don't know if she knew she was going to be doing this much math and science and lifting. She had a piping bag that was probably the same size as her a few weeks ago, but she killed it. Did absolutely great.
Do you want me to mix it more?
Yeah, I'd probably mix it a little bit more. I wonder, only because I think that indigo is still, I don't want to over mix it because of those air bubbles, but well, actually it looks like it's a good consistency now. Now when we add the sugar, it's gonna lighten up a little bit. Not a whole lot, but it will lighten up a little bit. So, do you think that's a good blue that you want to go with? It's a natural coloring, and this is a big batch. You've only used 3/4 of a teaspoon, so you have room in there. It's up to you.
Add more.
You want to add more? Just gonna add more. Now they can only see me. I don't want them to just see me. I want them to see you too. Let me get your sugar ready. I can't believe I forgot to separate that batch. I just said that too. Because I was like, I just said that. Just said it. All right, 2782. I am so mad at myself for that. I am so mad at myself for that. That's looking good. Almost there. This is going to be a big batch. I did not intend to do. Let's see. Well, you did another quarter teaspoon, right? So that's 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon is not even really a lot, so you played it safe. You did good. Let me go check on my other child. It says, do you deliver the crack? Well, if you're referring to the sugar scrub as being crack, they're on the website. They will be on the website for purchase and delivery. Ma'am. Ma'am. All right. So let's just. I am so loud for no reason. All right, let me just scrape this a little bit before I can grab that. Excuse me. I don't want my armpit all in your face. I like it. I like that blue. Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference. You can definitely tell that the Caribbean teakwood is more of a blue-green, and this one is more of just a blue-blue. All right. So to this, these are your favorite oils, right? Mm-hmm. Did we put the we didn't measure the preservative in this one yet, did we? Nope. While these sugar scrubs do not have water in them, they're going to be introduced to water in the shower. And you already know, whenever there's water, there's life. So we want to protect and preserve this sugar scrub by adding a preservative. And I'm using Liquid Germall Plus, which I don't have out here yet. Let me grab that real quick. And a scale. I can't believe I did not separate this. So we're going to use so I need 22 grams or 23. We're gonna round up. Let's change this to grams before I add entirely too much. 22 grams. Do you want to pour it or do you want me to pour it? You can pour it. Grams. Perfect. And it's completely safe to add your preservative to your fragrance oil. You can put all of your group 2, phase 2, cool down phase ingredients together. Alright, so if you want, you can add the fragrance oil. I'm double checking to make sure I picked up the right one since I'm over here messing up. The fragrance oil to the liquid oils and butters. That preservative is really thick, so she's getting a spatula and scooping everything out of it. Because we don't waste ingredients around here. This stuff costs money. We're doing excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I also make body butters and cold processed soap, beard oils, and all that other stuff. These sugar scrubs in particular, I don't mind making them. It's very relaxing and very soothing because you're not rushed. You're not on this speedy timeline. Like if you make soaps, cold processed soaps, you know that once you add your lye solution with your oils and butters, it's like the clock starts ticking. And sometimes it's almost just a guess on how fast your soap batter's going to accelerate. Sometimes I'm prepared for it, and sometimes I just end up messing up and end up stressing myself out. It's good, mix good. All right, so easiest way to do this part. Since we have such a large batch, I think the easiest way to do this is probably pouring the liquids into this big bowl, and then we're gonna add the sugar into here slowly. You know what I mean? We're gonna pour all of that in here. Because everything's definitely not gonna fit in that silver bowl. Yeah. It's gonna be so fun making these labels. I kind of want my labels to match the color of the product. Not like an exact match, like the same. They're gonna be like in the same family of colors. I don't know how to describe it. It's like my products, of course, are gonna be more of a light color. I want my labels to be the same color, but just darker, more enhanced. I'm trying that for my branding. I know there's a lot in there. Is my finger in the way? Am I in the way? If I'm in the way, just say I'm in the way. We're just trying to scrape everything out of this bowl. So what are you all up to this Saturday? Are you guys in your studio making stuff? Are you guys cleaning your house? Are you on the road? Getting ready for a Thanksgiving vacation? Oh, that's the, I was wondering what that was. Oh, that's the label. All right. So to make sure that we can mix everything nice and evenly, she's just going to pour a little bit of sugar into here at a time and give it a real good mix. If she pours all the sugar in there at once, it's just gonna be very hard to do. Do you have, you can probably use like a measuring glass in there if you want, unless you want to pick it up. I wouldn't pick it up because I'd drop it, yeah. There you go. she's going to do that. Put fragrance oil in there. Okay, that's for the body butter, that fragrance oil, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We've got so many things going on here. My daughter made some beard oils over here on the right. I'll show you guys that in a minute. She's got sugar scrubs going on, and she's also got some body butters going on. And then my daughter, before she went for her nap, she's also going to be making some herbal salve. Is it salve or salve? I call it salve. And it's an anhydrous. It's like an ointment. Really good in the winter months. Cracked skin. I'm also going to make one that's fragrance free that you can use for, like on sensitive skin or babies that might have a diaper rash. I haven't posted that recipe yet because I've been just really busy, but I'm going to. That's good. So while she's doing that, I'm going to grab her jars. Let me take the gloves off so I don't get. Do you want to pipe them into the jars or do you want to scoop it into the jar? Pipe it. She likes piping. Why is this glove giving me a hard time? Can you read that? No, me neither. I even have glasses on. I was like, maybe I'm just going really, really blind. Well, I can't see it either. If you guys are writing stuff or commenting, I'm so sorry. I can't even see the comments from way over there. Maybe I should move the camera closer, but I was worried that I wouldn't give you guys a good view. You can't see it. And I thought I was supposed to be able to even. Oh, do I make my base from scratch? This one's not the foaming sugar scrub, so I do create this from scratch with all the separate melted butters and ingredients. However, I do make a foaming sugar scrub, and I do make that base from scratch. I've got that recipe around here somewhere. I think it's under sugar scrub. The foaming sugar scrub, I absolutely make that from scratch. Where's the recipe? What is that recipe? I thought it was in there. I don't know if you follow me on my Patreon, but the recipe to that is on my Patreon. I'm surprised it's not even in here. What is my recipe? But I use a combination of water that I mix with glycerin, and once that's dissolved, then I start adding other ingredients that include stearic acid, coconut-propylbutane, and sodium cocoa isothiamate SCI noodles. You could probably use SCI powder, but I think the SCI powder is not really necessary because the noodles do melt because I put everything inside of a crock pot and I let that just melt down over time. Once it reaches a certain temperature, I mix it up really good. I add my preservative in there, and I'm probably skipping over a couple of ingredients or steps. And then I package it up, seal it off really good. I put the date on my container that it was made, and then I just use that to make my foaming sugar scrubs. The first time I made the foaming sugar scrubs, I used to use the Stevenson pre-made from Candle Science. And it was good, it was nice, but when I discovered that I can create my own base, I saved a lot of money with the amount that I was making. And then I prefer that way because I'm in charge of the ingredients, the amounts. Like at Candle Science or Stevenson, whoever they get their, whatever supplier they get it from, if they decide to change their recipe, then they can change their recipe. But that might change the outcome of my sugar scrubs. But this way, if I find a good recipe that I like, I can stick with it. You doing okay? That's a lot, Mom. Yeah. That's why I definitely only do a little bit of sugar at a time. It would be so hard not to. Alright, so I'm still over here talking when I'm not supposed to be. I'm supposed to be getting her jars ready, and I'll grab you a piping bag as well. Yes. Yes. She's still asleep. I can't believe I messed up the jars. Not the jars, but I was supposed to take out a half that. Does it smell good? Can you smell it? Well, I hope it sells good because I'm gonna have a lot of. How much is that? 4?
Yes.
Huh?
4.
4. This should be enough. Well, that's not too bad. I can always, yeah, that's not too bad. I can always make another half batch for that cashmere must. I just didn't want to have to go through all that melting, freezing thing all over again. But I'm gonna suck it up and try it on. I think it's still sweet. You want to scoop it? Okay. When it's that consistency, it's pretty easy. I put it inside of one of those clearish soaping containers because it has a spout, a real narrow spout, and it just pours in there. As long as you catch it at that consistency, because you know it's gonna harden up a little bit. Totally up to you. That's mine. Hi, Consuela. Consuela is awesome. She always writes something very kind and complimenting on my videos. I really appreciate it because you guys are looking at me live right now, and fortunately I'm not making something that's stressing me out, but the struggle is real. Oh my God. I am, half the time I'm literally wigging out over here behind the camera, but when I edit my videos, I can take that out. And then I just put on the smiley face like everything went perfect, and then I show you guys. But that's not raw and authentic. It's not really that bad all the time, but that's not raw and authentic. This is raw and authentic. So Thank you, Consuela. You're so nice. I truly do appreciate you. Really do. And your orders too. She's ordered from me. I hope you enjoyed the products. I always look forward to feedback, comments, suggestions. All right, so these bad boys are ready to go inside of the containers. Now, try to be as accurate as I can with the weights and measurements. She already knows how to do this. So I always put my jars on the scale. And you can either go by grams or ounces. These big jars are 16 ounces or 453 grams. It's up to you which one you want to use. Ounces. That one. There we go. There's almost not much of a difference, but this one is like weight ounces, actual weight. The other one is fluid ounces, which is volume. They base it off of the density of water. It's a little bit more dense than water, so it'll probably throw our measurements off a little bit, but not by much. Bam! This is what I use to pour my soaps in the soap mold, but when my sugar scrubs are at this consistency, I can actually use that to pour it into the jars without piping it. If we can catch this sugar scrub before it thickens up, she should be able just to pour it into the jar. If it gets too thick, we'll grab a piping bag. The good thing about this is we don't have to rush ourselves. We can take our time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you might have to, I got it. You might have to use this to kind of help guide it if it doesn't pour in there, because it is thick. It's really thick. Ooh, it's helping me a little bit. There we go. And you can try with it. That might be hurting your hand. It might be uncomfortable. We can do it. Oh shit, I hit mode. There we go. That was like pounds. I'm not doing pounds. Well, we could do 1 pound, but that would really throw it off. What do we want? 16 ounces? While she's doing that, I'm not gonna sit here and stare at her, make her feel all awkward. While she's doing that, oh, that's almost there, huh? Bam. You probably take maybe a little bit off. A little bit more. A little bit more. Because I'm wondering if it's gonna go from 1 pound to 16 ounces, even though 1 pound is 16 ounces. You know what I'm saying? I know that's, yeah. Okay, put it back in there. I was just curious. Perfect. So that's 1 pound / 16 ounces. Do you want to continue to scoop them in there? No? Yeah. It was a lot thicker than we expected. So So I'm gonna grab a piping bag for you. Oh, this is gonna be exciting. You can see how she pipes it. Who else we got on here? Oh, you're welcome, Consuela. You are welcome. I appreciate you. Really do. If you're gonna be piping a lot of stuff, I suggest make that investment into those big piping bags. The reusable ones are really great too. But I just grabbed this one real quick. I started off making candles and wax melts, and I'm starting to learn that all of my equipment is just, you can use it for anything. I don't know why I'm doing this. She knows how to do this already. I don't want to take the star away from her highlight.
Have the little things to go, or I don't have to use it.
You don't have to. You can if you want to. Do you want to use one? No? Okay. I probably wouldn't either. Yeah, I probably could after this. Otherwise, it's going to drip me on there. I'm gonna get that. So to make it easier to fill up the piping bag, she's just gonna put it inside of the candle container and fill it up that way. Oh, I didn't get to your. I also got these little, they're not rubber bands, but they look like this. And you use them to wrap around the piping bag. But to be honest with you all, you don't even have to spend money on them. I've got rubber bands around my house that I bought. They're new rubber bands. They're hair rubber bands, the little black ones. If you know, you know. I just use those and wrap it around my piping bag. It's probably a lot cheaper that way. I'm gonna grab one more piping bag because you're probably gonna need two. So while you're piping the first one, I'll get your second bag ready. That'll probably save you some time. Yes! We're live! We are live! Yeah, that's why we're doing it. We are currently in the process of making a lot of products because we have an event this weekend. There's my princess. We've got an event this weekend. Is that enough? You don't want to put too much in there. I'd probably test it out, see how high it is. Did you put a lot in there or no? You did?
Not too
Well, those are your muscles. Oh yeah, that's good. Are you still waking up? You can't see my other daughter, but she just walked in. She was taking a nap and now she's awake. She is the star of these beard oils over here that I'm going to show you all in a minute.
The caps are still open.
Huh?
All the caps still open.
Yeah. Say again? Oh. Yes. Because we had to wait till those get to room temperature. So she slayed about, what is that, 7 of each? 21? She slayed about 21 beard oils today. We got sugar scrub. I was on a shower steamer frenzy yesterday. But I'm telling everybody, huh? How many shower steamers did I press yesterday?
105.
I pressed 105 shower steamers yesterday. I am clear. I am not stuffy or anything. I can't even believe I did that many. It just seemed like the recipe was really good. I adjusted it a little bit because in cooler temperatures, there's less humidity in the air. So I added a little bit more liquid ingredients, but I also added a little bit of kaolin clay, about 3 teaspoons. No, about 3, 6, 9 grams of kaolin clay. I know you're like, who am I talking to? And that recipe was perfect. Oh, I was so excited. So I did 105 shower steamers yesterday. Oh, I didn't use this one, huh? I'll just put it back there. So did you guys see how she was getting her piping bag ready? Okay, good. All right, I'm gonna get the next one ready. Oh, I got that one. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon. My daughter came over last night because she knew I needed help making things because we have a lot of stuff to make by this weekend. We had an event a few weeks ago and they brought so much of our inventory, which is a good thing, but we're like, we have to restock because we have another big event coming up. So long story short, she came over last night because she knew I needed help, but I was in the middle of pressing all those shower steamers. So she made some tacos. Damn, wasted my showers. Sugar scrubs. What are those tacos called?
Beer.
Beria? Beria?
Beria, probably.
Beria. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Beria. How do you spell that?
Birria.
Birria. She made some Beria tacos last night. Oh my gosh. And I'm from New Mexico, born and raised. Soy de Nuevo Mexico. Pero mi español es muy mal. Anyhow, I said, nobody comes in my kitchen, disrespects me. Nobody comes in my kitchen and cooks better than I do. But she did it last night. They were so good. And she made the dipping sauce too. The tacos by themselves were good. But when she brought that sauce out, made you want to slap somebody. But we don't condone violence in this house. So there was no slapping of any mothers in this house. And some refried beans. And I think that just gave me my extra kick of energy. You doing good?
Yeah, because you only had 2 tacos. So you didn't eat like a whole sleep.
I only had 2. How much did everybody else have?
Shar had 6.
Her fiance had 6.
Mason had 2.
Really?
Yeah, because he said he doesn't eat much. And Colonel had 4.
My other son had 2. I guess he's trying to watch his figure. My oldest son had 4. He's like, whatever, I'm eating. How many did your dad eat?
4 in refried beans.
Okay, her dad had 4 as well. Were there any left?
No, I did it by order. I cooked to order.
Oh, really? Oh, so it was like having a food truck in the kitchen.
Yeah, it was like
It was like having a Mexican food truck in the kitchen. She killed it. I appreciate you.
Toenail came off.
Okay. Do we have any comments that I haven't responded to? Somebody said something.
I missed the beginning of the live. What fragrance sugar scrub is this
Oh.
one? I'm loving the blue color.
Oh, this one is Blue Spruce. And this is the first time that I've made this particular, well, I didn't even make it. I'm not gonna take credit, they made it. This is the first time we've made this particular one. I don't know if we're gonna keep that name, and we're using indigo powder inside of it. And to use 1 teaspoon of indigo powder. And I will say, the color that was originally in it, I think it's pretty much matching right now, right? Yeah. And last night I made a Caribbean teak wood, and this is colored with indigo powder and spirulina powder. I didn't want these two to look so much alike, so this one just has spirulina in it. Did I answer the question? What was the question?
Yeah.
Did I answer that question?
Yeah.
Thank you for asking. Do I have any more up there that I didn't answer?
No.
How many people I got up there? Three. This is my first time going live. I have been so busy making products. I've got video footage that needs to be edited so that I can get those out to you all, of course, and post those recipes for my Patreons. But since I was so far behind, I was like, I have to put something out there on YouTube. I have to. So my daughter decided to be brave earlier today, and she went live on TikTok. Because I guess, you know, people just will watch you make because they're making stuff themselves, or they're cleaning their house, or, you know, just doing things. I don't want to overfill this. I'm wondering. I should just do another one, huh? Because I think I'll be cutting it close.
I think it's fine.
I can't fit that. I'm like already maxed out.
Well, you still have a little bit of space in there. And if you tie correctly, I think. Well, Jay's the one that's doing it. So we're checking
Not for this. That's a lot that's left in there. I'm just gonna put it in another bag.
I'm over there acting like I'm gonna push it. I'm not pushing it.
I know, right?
So I gotta put it.
They're like, no, this bag weighs 20 pounds. How much does this bag weigh? About 20 pounds? It weighs a lot. Any questions, Miha?
No, same thing.
Oh, I didn't. Scroll back to the top.
It's sometimes they just tell you. Somebody said yes.
Oh, I think I asked if they could hear me.
Yeah.
This is my
Now,
first
Jay,
time.
you get to have some Madeira tacos. Yay!
You're making more today?
There's a lot of meat. There's more left. I just need more cheese.
I hope so.
I took all the darn cheese yesterday.
That meat was expensive. Oh, you're waiting for me, huh? Let's move this around. Okay, that's still there. Here you go. And I'm gonna get the last one ready. One more piping bag. That's a small hole. Are you good with that? That small? I was gonna say, yeah, don't be afraid to cut it. I'll slice that thing.
And I think I would have made it fat. Just so we could fall in there faster. I thought Sean was in the state of Mason. You know, dad.
So your dad is out there with
Aaron.
I hope they have a productive day. So what's in these sugar scrubs? Avocado oil, lard, shea butter, stearic acid, sweet almond oil, castor oil, BTMS 50, cetyl alcohol. Those are all my group 1 ingredients. Nothing but oils and butters. The stearic acid, and it helps it be more stable. Add some I don't even know what word I'm thinking of. Some type of solidness, structure, firmness, stability to it. BTMS 50 is very conditioning, so when you use this in the shower, it is so soft. I'm not even gonna lie. It is so soft. My husband's favorite is the Rose Petals Emulsified Sugar Scrub. So I always have to keep some on hand because that's just his. That's what he wants. Every week. I combine all those ingredients, melt it down. Since I have shea butter in there, once the shea butter is completely melted down, I keep it on the heat for an additional 20 minutes because for the molecular structure of shea butter, if it's not completely melted down and you put it in the freezer or begin to cool it, you might see some graininess. So one way to help prevent that is to leave it on there a little bit longer. So I melt down my group 1 ingredients, slap those babies in the freezer. For my batch, an hour and a half usually works. Everyone's time is probably going to be different. That's based on my freezer and I guess whatever setting it's on and how much I'm making. Oh, you're good. Once we take it out the freezer, that's when we went live. Once we took it out the freezer and she started mixing it. And while it's in its liquid phase, that's when we added our additional liquid ingredients, which was fragrance oil and preservative. You can use essential oils in a preservative. I always recommend that preservative. We used indigo to color it. Oh yeah, that's much smoother, huh? And yeah. How do you put your little rubber band on there? Do you wrap it around her once, or do you put like a rubber band ponytail?
Like a rubber band.
Yeah, that's what I did before too. I don't know why I don't use things the way they're supposed to be used. I've seen some piping bags that are even bigger than these. I don't know if they're like 5-gallon piping bags or what. I'm not gonna push it all the way to the tip, so you can cut it where you want to cut it. That's how the future is. Alrighty. I'm optimistic. I get a little bit more out of here. Can you hand me one of those 2-ounce jars that's in that brown box? I think this is enough for a sample. Nah.
Yeah, 2 ounce jars.
Yeah. Well, no. It's not enough for an 8-ounce. I don't think that's 8 ounces. That's not, I mean, 16 ounces? No. That can't be 6. You know what? Put it on the scale. Let's see how much it weighs. Hold on. Oops. Why am I messing up stuff? Shoot. Can you do that mode until it gets to pounds, ounces again? Because I keep hitting the wrong button. It's terrible. How much does this weigh? Nope. It's only 11. So we're going to, thank you. With the extras, we're going to put them inside of these sample jars. Because I like to have a sample at my events. It's a scrub sample. I don't have a sink, but at least they can open it and they can smell it. Some people want to get like little pick and try it if they like. But we also have our products in 3 local stores. So I like to keep those samples there as well. Oh yeah, I only need 4. Thank you. You can fill it up if you want. So that's what I use my little 2-ounce sample jars for. Because I don't want people opening these containers. I used to put a shrink wrap bands, one of those clear plastic shrink wrap bands. I used to put them around there. But then it kind of messed with the aesthetics. You know what I mean? It just didn't look luxury.
Well,
to me.
sometimes they still even open those up.
Yeah. I mean, it's like doggone.
Like, I know you
Samples are in the front.
You see the samplers, but you're still gonna choose the other things. to
They
open
still
up.
try to open it, and then they open it and they see the white suction thing on the top, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, "Yeah, now you gotta buy it." No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that. But what I did do recently is when I was purchasing my lip balm tubes, I get those from. Where do I get those from? My mind just went blank. The tube company, the paper tube company. God, wait.
I don't think you ever told me.
Paper tube company. Anyhow, I just purchased some more lip butter tubes from there, and they have these stickers that you can put on, like, split it between the jar and the actual top that should hold them in place. Hopefully that works. There's another company, and I can't recall the name, but they've got some stickers that are called the Gripper, and I see that on a lot of products, especially cleaning products that are being shipped, and those hold the lids on pretty securely, pretty tight, because I guess they can be shifted during transit. And so the paper tube company, that's what it's called. So if these stickers that I just purchased from the paper tube company, if they don't do the job, then I'll probably go with the Gripper, because I don't know. I don't know. I mean, they're handmade products. They're made in small batches. I've never had an issue with somebody, complaining about it, but I just want to offer a product with the most integrity that I possibly can at my level, Let me show you guys the close-up of the sugar scrubs, and let me show you guys the beard oils that my daughter made. You can't see her, but you see her hand. Watch, here it comes. There she goes. Her hand. She just woke up, so she's not ready to be on the camera right now. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up look.
I think it's because they have nothing to do.
Yeah. Oh, did I just show you?
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know what I'm showing here. So here are the scrubs. I think they look absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Before we put the container or the jar on, we'll probably just bang them down a little bit to get those air bubbles out. Here are the little rubber things that I was telling you guys about that we've used on our piping bags. Here's my TI-85. I actually majored in chemistry and I took a lot of mathematical and physics courses. So I'm pretty darn good at math, but there is no way that I would be in here without my TI-85. This is actually one of my kids' TIs-85 from high school. Here are the beard oils that my daughter made. She's made 1, 2, 3. And these beard oils match the sugar scrubs that we've got. Cashmere musk, blue spruce, and Caribbean teakwood. These beard oils are made with sweet almond oil, castor oil, jojoba oil, avocado oil, BTMS 50, and cetyl alcohol. Those are my heated phase ingredients. And I've also added vitamin E with the fragrance oil as part of my cool down phase because I want those beard oils to last. Did I miss anything? Did you guys have any questions? Hey girl, hey sassy chick, how you doing? Oh, you like the lip balms? Thank you. Oh my God, aren't they soft? Those are with the tallow. Stop laughing at me.
I'm not laughing.
I don't do this live, you guys. So you gotta just forgive me. Those lip balms, I've got the recipe on my Patreon as well. But no lie, I can tell the difference between the tallow lip balms that I first started with. The tallow lip balms that I've adjusted to. Those are my new recipes. I have compared them to the lip balms in my dentist office because they have like a big sample of lip balms, and I'm like, they're not the same. They are so soft. Thank you. I love them. So try it out. Definitely try it out. I've got tallow in my lip balms, tallow in my sugar scrubs, tallow in my soap, tallow in my body butters. Oh, you think you have the original? Oh no, we got to get you the tallow. Oh yes, some beard oil for your husband and the sugar scrubs. And the beard oil's fresh. We just made it. She just made it today. Sugar scrubs are fresh. You saw them. They were just made today, November 22nd. And the body butters. We're also going to have body butters to match. This is our day of making. And those body butters are going to be made today as well. I don't think I've got the mental bandwidth to continue with the live for the body butters. If the girls are like, yeah, jump back on, Mom, then maybe I will. I don't know. Hit me up so I can get you that tallow lip butter. So without any further ado, I think I'm gonna wrap up this live. Let me do my little outro. Let me take you guys over here so I can do my little background. Why are you laughing out from there? And you guys can see my messy studio. This is the products that I add. Stop. What? She was fine with going on live.
Yeah. Every time she looks at the camera, she's looking right back.
Oh. They're so much more better with the camera than I am. This is some of the products that I have. The rest of it is downstairs because we just had an event, last weekend? We just had an event last weekend, and it didn't make any sense to bring everything upstairs when I'm just going to take it right back downstairs. But for the event this weekend, we're also going to bring all of this stuff. I've got some shower steamers up there. Oh, shampoo bars. I just made my first shampoo bar this past weekend. Oh my God. I love it. I was nervous as all get out, but oh my God, it turned out perfectly. So I can't wait to post a video about that and put it on my Patreon. I've got to make some conditioner bars either today or tomorrow. There's just a couple of soaps right there curing, but that's not all my soaps. Let me see if I can actually get you guys down here. I've got more products here. This is for my storing Concord, but I've got some soaps curing in here. I'm nervous. I don't even know which one to open. Oh, there's some face bars. I think this is rose petals in here. And I don't even know which one that is. Magnolia?
Magnolia.
Oh, blackberry magnolia. It's a shame. They know mine better than I do. And I was super proud of myself because of my 105 shower steamers that I pressed. So I've got drawers on drawers of shower steamers. I hope I'm not messing up you guys' view here. Yeah, I've got a sample shampoo bar in there because I had a little extra. And then I made a bunch of bath bombs, Christmas tree bath bombs. I got these molds off Amazon. I was just trying to add a little bit of something to this event perfectly. I keep selling out of my pink sangria soap, so I made those. I need to cut them. They're not cut yet. Here's my drawer full of samples that I take with me. Some bath bombs that I gave up on and some shower steamers that did not go well. So that's what we use in the house for personal use. Yeah.
I'm gonna take one home and put some Epsom salt in one.
Yeah. So, oh my God, you guys are crooked. Oh, the shampoo and conditioner bars, yes. No more candles. Oh, I'm glad you said that. Hold on. Why y'all laughing? You know, I'm on the struggle bus here. I'm shaking.
Oh, you're doing candles on that?
Well,
I think it's a good idea.
to what?
Do candles on
Candles on live?
No, that. And life.
Oh, you're talking about this tin?
What is the tea?
You talking about candles in here?
What is that?
Candles.
Yes.
Yeah. So, oh, I'm crooked. Can you straighten me out?
I'm a
Before I
little
get
crooked
vertigo?
too.
Thank you. I do still sell candles. I haven't been making them as frequently as I used to because candles are really popular at our local markets and they're really popular in the local stores. So I just thought I would dedicate my time, energy, space, and money out there selling Bath and Body products. I do still offer them though. I just made some more because my sister actually said the same thing you did. No more candles, no more wax melts. So she wanted some for Christmas. She orders about maybe. Who's calling me? I don't know that number. Somebody probably want to buy the house. No, this house is not for sale. My sister usually orders like 20-something gift sets that she gives to other friends and family. So I've had these jars since 2022 from Holy Craft, I believe, and I just decided to finally use them. So I do have candles. I recorded a video with the candle making and the wax melt making. I just haven't finished editing them yet, and I haven't put these on the website. Thank you so much for reminding me because I have to do that. Thanks for that. And here are the wax melts that go with the candles. These are the wax melts that go with the candles. What do I have? Frosted juniper, gingerbread, and silent night. Oh, and I almost forgot. I am totally gonna let you guys go because I'm pretty sure you have better things to do with your evening. But these two right here, you can't see them because they're not the camera because I'm taking over. they made some room sprays. This is a recipe that I came up with, but I never tried it. They were the first ones to do it. So this product is made exclusively by them. I haven't even done it. I was so proud of them. And it smells so good. Lavender cream and island mist. No, I don't have them posted yet because I'm behind. Super busy. But what can I say? Do you want to get in the outro? Or you say no? We can't even see you over there. Oh. You're so funny. So these are my girls. These are the room sprays that they made, and we are spending this weekend just busy, busy, busy. Thank you all for tuning in and spending the last hour with us. I hope you enjoyed her sugar scrubs, and if you want to check out my daughter's beard oils as well, the room sprays, I'm going to post all this stuff really soon. If you're in North Carolina or the Concord area this weekend, we are going to be at, where are we going to be? The Convention Center in Kannapolis.
And we should do a poll on having a candle mascot. Because I'm going to do a candle mascot or a mascot.
What's the candle mascot?
I think I should be out there for at least 30 minutes and people see me flipping up Jenae Rose as a sign.
So she
Showing
wants to
my
flip
good
the
arm.
sign. You know the people that you see out there flipping the sign? She wants to do that.
I feel like it would drive people in.
You think it would drive people in?
I feel like, why are you doing that? It's not that deep. So
What
I
are they-
have to see why it's that deep.
We'll see if it works. I don't know. Look, how do you guys advertise for your business? Like, do you just use social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, or do you have people physically go out there? I don't know if she wants to go out there. That's fine. But no. Thank you again for joining. I look forward to doing another live. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble on. These are my girls. These are my hard workers. I really, truly appreciate them. I honestly don't think they understand how much they've helped me. But once we do this event this weekend, I think it's going to really come to life. Because they're going to see all the traffic that comes in, how many products we sell, and even though we make a whole bunch of products, it's gone after one event, which is absolutely amazing. So thank you guys so much, and until next time, bye. Okay. You got it?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do I have any more questions on there?
Oh,